In 2 weeks, I will be moving from my downtown LA apartment and across country back to my home state of Georgia. I have not started packing at all. I think whenever my parents have asked me, have you started packing? Or whenever anyone asks me, how's the move going? I find myself getting anxious because it feels like such a overwhelming task. And to know that I haven't started yet, sometimes I wonder if I am just creating more stress for my future self, which I don't want. So today we are getting started with moving, and I think it has been a lot of avoidance because I love living here. I'm still enjoying this space for the next 2 weeks. And so it feels hard to be present and enjoy where I am while also packing up and moving. Those things feel like they conflict a little bit. And I think I've just been avoiding getting started with packing because that allows me to avoid the range of emotions that come with moving out of a city that you really enjoy living in, that you've grown in, that you've spent a majority of your 20s in, and definitely this bittersweet feeling that I am going to have to confront as time goes on. And sometimes when we find ourselves feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the tasks that we have at large, my advice is always to start small. Start small. What's the smallest step forward that you can take? Oftentimes, the hardest part is just getting started. And I am starting with the bookshelf. I'm going to be packing up my books and shipping them back home. That's my start. And I think from there, it's going to just open up the door for me to get the ball rolling with this because it's time. It's time. I literally won't be here next month. You know, my whole apartment will be moved out and empty. And that's really crazy to think about, but this is the start. has been one of those mornings where I've just been in the bed. Last night I had set the intention of I'm gonna wake up early and get some things done around the house, laundry, cleaning, etc. But instead it's just been one of those mornings where I was like, I just want to stay in bed. I've been reading this book, 7 Days in June. Sometimes I'll have those days where it's like, I'm just about to spend a couple hours reading. You know, I'm just about to get lost in the book. And so that's what this morning has been. Is it a romance novel? Kind of, sort of, not really. It's super funny. It's hilarious. Like, when characters are making witty comments and jokes, I feel like I can hear it. Like, it feels like I'm watching a TV show and there are moments of me just laughing. And also, like, there's this energy between the two characters of focus, back and forth between like resistance and being in connection. So that's just an interesting dynamic too. I love the way that the author tells the story from so many different perspectives. Like each character, you get to kind of see things from their perspectives, and things are being realized, you know, by the characters, by me as the reader. There's these moments like, oh shoot, oh dang, that's what happened. I really like books that can sort of evoke that emotion in it. And I just kept reading and reading, and I was like, I'm just gonna finish the book. I'm just gonna read and finish the book. So I'm on the last chapter, chapter 26, which is the title of the book, 7 Days in June. I woke up at 6:30. I probably started reading at like 7, and it is now 10:30, about to be 10:30. So I've been reading for a couple hours. As much as I would love to get through this book, I'm just gonna save this final chapter for maybe later tonight and just start my morning. That's the plan. Still working on moving things, preparing to move out of state, across country. There's a lot to do, and trying to find the balance between doing the things that need to get done and also having time for rest. So this was a nice little moment of restfulness to kind of start my day, just spending the morning reading for a couple hours. What I do also with books, I always read the last sentence of the last page. I don't know why I do that. Like, I just like doing that. Based on that last sentence, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a happy ending. Also, based on how the book has been going, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a happy ending. But given the history between the characters, there is this twinge of like on my seat. Like, is this gonna work out? Because of the character's history, one of the main characters, Eva, there's abandonment, there's attachment issues there. And so, yeah, I think I'm just really resonating with the character in this moment of like, ooh, she's in this place of like tension right now. That's how the last chapter I read ended off. And it's like, as the reader, I have certain information that the character doesn't. And so part of me is like, it's gonna be okay, Eva, it's gonna be okay. But also, as a reader, I haven't read this last chapter, so I don't actually know if it's gonna be okay, but we'll see. I'm gonna make a plan, at least before I go to bed, to finish reading the rest of this book. But okay, about to get the rest of my Sunday started. Just finished doing a 2-mile run here at Silver Lake and felt really good. Actually, in total, I did 2.37 miles. It took me about 30 minutes. But I feel good, and I feel like I also haven't been here in a while. I used to come here all the time. I'm not gonna say I haven't been moving my body or going outside. I just haven't been doing it as much as I would like, especially being that I'm preparing to move out of state. So wanting to savor these moments and these spaces that I am gonna miss when I'm gone. Yesterday I went to Echo Park. Today I went to Silver Lake. I'm really just gonna try every day to go somewhere that I know I'm gonna miss, and that places that I've enjoyed going. Like, this is what I like to do. When people are like, what do you like to do in your free time? I like to be outside. And when I say outside, I mean like walking, running, hiking, reading a book in the park, like feeding the ducks, watching the ducks swim in the lake. Like, I like to be outside. That's what I like to do. And when I really think about it, like, yeah, I can go to a different place every day this week and we'll still have options. So I just want to take advantage of that. And I don't know, there's a part of me that feels like I'm back, okay? Like, oh, that version of me that used to really be every morning out her house before 7 a.m. to go be outside, be in nature, move her body. Like, I forgot about her for a little bit, but she's back. She's right here. Still trying to just get ready for this move, this out-of-state cross-country move that I'm doing. Slowly but surely making some progress with that. I was able to ship off 4 large packages. There were 3 like huge packages. One was super heavy too. I hope it makes it to its destination safe and sound. My worst fear of like everything is so heavy that the box just falls apart before it gets where it needs to go, and I'm just hoping and praying that doesn't happen. When I came home from work today, I sorted some more of my things here and there. I'm gonna be putting some items in storage. I'm gonna be putting some items in my trunk when I ship my car off. And then the rest is just gonna be suitcases that I take with me on my flight. So I've been doing a lot of trying to figure out what I'm going to put where, what I'm gonna sell, what I'm gonna donate. And my move out date is maybe like a week and a half away, not even a full 2 weeks anymore at this point. I hope that I'm working efficiently. I don't wanna get to the final couple of days and then still feel like I have a lot to do. I'm trying to get a little bit done every day. I'm also still working. I'm gonna take off like the 3 days leading up until I actually move. But right now I'm still working and trying to just do a little bit at a time. I've been hosting friends. I'm actually gonna host another friend. She's coming for her birthday just for like 3 or 4 days. So that's gonna be fun. And I think it's really nice to be hosting now because I'm, you know, in addition to just getting ready to move, I'm also trying to savor all of these moments living in this city because I know I'm going to miss it when I leave. And so it's nice to have friends that I can go and just like explore the city with. Balancing a lot of things right now. Although it's, you know, I'm feeling sad about kind of leaving this city that I've been in for so long, leaving this apartment, feeling bittersweet about this transition. I'm ready to just move and work on just feeling settled. And also spending time with my parents and my family, my friends there, and getting back acclimated with the culture. I'm looking forward to that because I think right now like I'm feeling a little bit unsettled with everything going on. So that is one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm not necessarily looking forward to saying goodbye because no one likes to say goodbye, you know. Not looking forward to like all that goes into traveling and moving, getting the movers and moving out and cleaning and catching a flight and, you know, checking my bags. And I'm not looking forward to those aspects of it, but I am looking forward to just being settled. I think in a lot of ways I've made Los Angeles home, but Georgia is also home too. Mixed emotions, but you know, overall feeling good and doing what I can, you know, trying to do a little bit at a time, and also prioritize taking care of myself, prioritize sleep because I'm so sleepy. Every video I'm always like, I need to take better care of myself. I don't know if I like that theme. Like, girl, every video, like, can we have a video where you're like, I've been taking care of myself and it's been great. I think I'll finally get to a place where I'm like, when I actually complete the move. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that moment. For now, we're still in LA, doing all the things, savoring all the moments, getting prepared to make this trip.